Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to be reviewing Boujee Britches. I'd also like to apologize if you hear thunder. It is currently storming and I was gonna wait till tomorrow, but tomorrow's kind of busy and I just really want to get this review out for you guys, so please, if you hear the storm, bear with me. I received 3 diapers in the mail and I am super excited to share with you how amazing they are. I fell in love with these. They are a contour diaper and they fit both my 7-month-old and my 2-year-old. Just depends on how you fold it, which I will be showing how I fold it down so that it fits my infant, and then I just do it how it came for my toddler. So here are some pictures of how I folded that down. I get an amazing leg seal. When you get to pulling the wing over, pull it up first and do the good keep method and pull it all the way over. I like to reach the tabs as far to the other side as I can, and then I do the same thing with the other side, and it gets an amazing leg seal, and then jelly roll at the end if you need it. So some things I'd like to talk about these diapers is, do they pass what I call the diaper check? So I came up with this list and we need to check off all of these categories to see their rating overall. And this is how I'm going to compare all the different diapers that I try, is based off of these ratings. So it'll be out of 10, their score. So for this diaper, let's start with category number 1, leg seal. Do I get a good leg seal? Check. The leg seal is very, very good. I am able to achieve a tight leg seal on both my infant and my toddler. So it received a check for the leg seal. My baby also did have an exclusively breastfed poo inside of hers, and it stayed contained. The fact that it stayed contained is what checks off that leg seal, like no leakage. And I had a tight leg seal, so check there. Next one is bulk and trimness. These are super trim, so they're very thin. They are also super soft and super absorbent. I couldn't even hardly tell that the diapers were wet after my toddler had an accident in them. That's how good they were. I actually had to second guess myself, like, is this wet? And it was, but I was blown away. My favorite is the rainbow one. I have angel babies, so that one means a lot to me, but that one's also the one that I happen to like best. The only thing different between these 3 contours is the materials. I do love them all, but my favorite would be the rainbow one, and then the cotton flower one, and then the orange rainbow one. So they get a check for trimness because they are very trim. Soaker capacity is the next category. Check, because like I said, I could barely tell that this diaper was wet. The absorbency does actually depend on what you add to it. So I just went off of, do I feel a bunch of wetness by the time it reaches that outer layer? Obviously, the absorbency on these diapers are going to depend on what you put in it. My rainbow one did come with a booster, which I loved. I was able to just use that whole set together and be just fine. Obviously, as just a daytime. For night, you definitely want to add more boosters. And for the flower, I used what looked like a wipe. I'm pretty sure it's a wipe, but I used it as a booster for my infant. But I definitely like it as a wipe too. It's a very nice wipe. I like how thick it is and how big it is for a wipe. I definitely like bigger wipes. You can adjust the absorbency to a boy's needs or a girl's need because, like I said, you definitely have to add your own absorbency to it. She does offer boosters to go along with it, so you can fold it to fit whichever one you need. So this one gets a check for me. The next category is durability. How long will this last and not fall apart on me? So what I mean by this is, can I go an hour without losing my leg seal? And I like to use pins because pins keep it there. So I did not use snappies or anything else to make this judgment. I used pins because pins keep it there. It's whether or not the fabric will stretch with the movement and cause it to be more loose. So this is an hour later. I still have my good leg seal, so it gets a check. Again, this will depend on how you fold it, and practice makes perfect, and I do think pins work best. And this is just for the cover-free option. Obviously, if you have a cover over it, then you don't really have to worry about this part because it will just keep it right on to baby and it won't let it open up. The next category is for newborns, whether or not it'll irritate the umbilical cord. Do you have the option to make room for the belly button? And with this one, I'm gonna put another check. I don't personally have a newborn right now, but I do have a small baby. I have a 7-month-old, and you are able to fold the tabs down at an angle rather than straight across. And that's with any flat like this or contour with wings. You are able to fold them at an angle rather than straight across, allowing for there to be space for the belly button. So this one gets a check for me, especially since I was able to make it fit my tiny baby. Next category, tab closures. I like long tabs. What I mean by this is the parts that go over the belly, the wings. I find that if you have wings that don't go across far enough, the diaper doesn't fit as well. That's just my personal experience. And I love it when they can go all the way across. That is my preference. At the bare minimum, I want them touching, just because when I put pins, I'm gonna put it through all 3 layers. I'm gonna put it through both of the wings plus that front tummy panel, so that way it stays. You are able to pin both wings on both sides to the tummy panel so that it all stays fit. So this category gets a check from me. Comfort is next. Ew, these are so soft. All the different materials here I loved. My daughter loves wearing these. When I would use PUL covers, I can't personally do that anymore just because it irritates my children's skin, and the elastics in them caused her to itch a lot, and so those just didn't work for me. So comfort is going to vary from baby to baby, but obviously if it's just so uncomfortable, like say it's just like a super pinchy, scrunched up, fitted, and it just irritates a lot of babies, like that's obviously gonna lose points. Whereas, or if it's super rough or it's just got like just an irritating fabric. So this is going to vary on baby to baby, but I will say it's soft. So is it comfortable? Yes. So this one also gets a check. Rain is picking up now, and I know you guys have been hearing the thunder. I'm so sorry. Oh, the next category is overall fit. It is very versatile for me to use on my infant and my toddler. It fits great on both of them. So, I mean, the leg seal speaks for itself. So, check. Ease of use and care. Is it complicated to wash? No. So what I do, I'm able to just pick it up, shake it out, put it in the wash. Obviously, if it had any solids or anything attached to it that needed to get rinsed, I would do that first. But since it's boosters that go with it, I usually don't have to worry about the outside of the diaper. And oh my gosh, the rain. I am so sorry. The rain is so annoying. So this category gets a check from me. It's super easy to wash, super easy to rinse. There's nothing super special care-wise that you have to like do extra. It's very simple and easy. It's not like you have to unstuff it or unsnap it or anything like that. It's just very simple, easy to wash. So check. And of course, price. Depending on the person. Why, thank you, Thunder. Depending on the person, everyone's idea of affordable is going to be different. I obviously know this. So we are going to put anything $20 and less is affordable. $20 to $40 is moderate, and then anything above that is expensive. So that's just what we're gonna do. So this, depending on which one you get, can be between affordable, because the orange rainbow diaper was only $18 on the listing on the website, and I think the other ones were like $23. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it falls between the affordable and moderate. So it's fairly affordable, in my opinion. I do think it's worth it, especially since it's checked off all the other boxes. It does meet the price point to make it worth it, so I say check. So overall rating, I'm super happy to say this diaper gets a 10 out of 10. Contours are so good. I love contours. Anything that just is like, you don't have to fold. Like, I love flats. I used to be intimidated by them, especially since I could never get a good fold and a good fit. That's because I didn't have like a perfect square, which we'll talk about that in other videos. But now that I'm not intimidated, I do enjoy folding them, but it's just another step, and a lot of other people might be intimidated by it still, and other people might not enjoy folding them. So these are a pretty good way to go. Anything that's just like ready to go, contours are amazing. And so that is my review on the contour diapers from Boujee Britches. Definitely go check out her website and join her Facebook groups. I will link them down below, and happy cloth diapering.